Look out at the ocean. Beneath the waves lies a global empire of oyster farms. These farms grow millions of oysters with over 5 million metric tons harvested annually. From Washington to France, oyster farming is a massive business connecting coastlines and cultures. This journey starts with a tiny speck and ends on your plate. Imagine 1 million tons of oysters, a highly organized, technological, global system. This system feeds millions and provides jobs for coastal communities. Oysters travel in refrigerated trucks and cargo planes, arriving fresh in distant restaurants. The logistics ensure an oyster harvested in Japan can be enjoyed in New York days later. Humans have eaten oysters for thousands of years, but now we farm them. This shift from wild harvesting to aquaculture meets growing demand. The modern oyster industry blends ancient knowledge with new technology. Farmers understand tides and seasons using scientific tools and hatcheries. They monitor water quality with sensors, making oyster farming a successful aquaculture form. It's a story of human ingenuity, working with nature to produce something wonderful from the sea. An oyster is more than a tasty bite, it's packed with incredible value. Oysters are a superfood loaded with protein and essential minerals like zinc and iron. They provide vitamins like B12, making them a multivitamin from the ocean. Beyond health, oysters are vital for the economy, creating thousands of jobs in coastal towns. The industry supports farmers, hatchery workers, and restaurant staff, sustaining local economies. Buying an oyster supports this network of people. Environmentally, oysters are special as filter feeders, cleaning water by trapping particles. A single oyster can filter up to 50 gallons of water daily, acting as a purification system. They remove excess nutrients, making water clearer and healthier for marine life. Oysters connect our health, economy, and environment beautifully and sustainably. The life of a farmed oyster begins in a hatchery, a controlled environment. Scientists select healthy broodstock oysters, tricking them into spawning by raising water temperature. Millions of eggs and sperm are released, becoming microscopic larvae. For weeks, larvae swim in tanks, fed a special algae diet. Conditions must be perfect to keep them healthy. After weeks, larvae attach to a solid surface, becoming spat or baby oysters. They settle on ground-up oyster shell pieces, finding a permanent home. Spat grow in nursery tanks protected from predators and harsh conditions. This head start increases their survival chances when moved to the ocean. The hatchery provides a nurturing beginning for the oyster's journey. When spat are strong enough, they move to ocean farms in coastal bays. Farmers use mesh bags or cages to protect them as they grow. The location is crucial. Oysters get food from nutrient-rich water. The taste of an oyster is influenced by its water, known as terroir. Growing takes 1 to 3 years, with farmers protecting oysters from storms and predators. Farmers work with the ocean, respecting its power while raising a crop. Our oysters are ecosystem engineers, changing their environment for the better. They filter water, removing algae and preventing harmful blooms. This action supports seagrass beds, providing habitats for marine life. Oysters help maintain a healthy, diverse ecosystem. Farmers ensure water quality, as oysters absorb everything, including pollutants. Oyster farms create valuable habitats, acting as artificial reefs. Thoughtful aquaculture adds to biodiversity, making farms part of the ecosystem. After years of growth, oysters are ready for harvest. Timing is crucial for the best flavor, often in colder months. Harvesting is demanding, working with ocean rhythms and tides. Methods vary, some use low tide, others use boats with cranes. Once harvested, oysters are cleaned and sorted quickly. They are inspected for quality, ensuring only the best move on. In processing plants, oysters are shucked with speed and precision. Hygiene is critical as oysters are often eaten raw. Shucked oysters are rinsed, graded by size, and packed. Live oysters are cleaned and inspected, ensuring they're alive and healthy. Traceability tags track the oyster's origin, ensuring safety. Packed oysters embark on a cold chain journey to consumers. They travel in refrigerated environments, ensuring freshness. The distribution network is vast, allowing fresh oysters in landlocked cities. Chefs inspect shipments, ensuring quality before serving. The oyster's journey ends on your plate, a taste of the ocean. Oyster farming is a sustainable way to produce food. It requires no fresh water, fertilizer, or feed, relying on the ocean. Challenges like climate change and pollution threaten the industry. Farmers innovate, breeding resilient oysters and adopting new techniques. They restore wild reefs. Understanding a healthy ecosystem supports farms. Oysters offer a model of sustainable food production, connecting us to the ocean. Enjoying an oyster is tasting a story of hope for a sustainable future.